Good morning and welcome to CK and Thringies out on the full. It should be the last CK and Thringies out on the full unless there's an SANFL draw in which we'll be back again next week. But first to the AFL, and what a game last week. I mean, I just could not believe it. As anybody could, I just couldn't believe it.
One for the absolute ages. We saw Brendan Goddard do a Leo Barry in the last couple of minutes. Lenny Hayes was fantastic all day. Did it without Michael Gardner for the second half to come back from 24 points down. Fantastic stuff, Thringy. You've got to wonder how much it's taken out of both of the teams more than anything else. All of a sudden, St Kilda are the favourites for this game. I don't buy into that so much. Collingwood played such good football in the first half and indeed all season until that second half that they've still got to be the favourites for mine. But it's going to be an absolute cracker. But look, thank the Stars, they're not going to go back for a third week running if it is a draw.
I think so. I think Collingwood have just got a few more blokes that were down last week as opposed to St Kilda. I think they've got a little bit more to give. So Collingwood for me, Collingwood for you.
Collingwood for me, and Nick Maxwell to get the Norm Smith.
I'll go Didak again, I reckon. I mean, he was down last week. You can't keep Dids down 2 weeks in a row. Coming back locally, again, what a magnificent game last weekend. Norwood pulling off the unlikeliest of wins against Woodville West Torrens. Everybody thought they were gone. You're a die-hard Redlegs supporter, Chris. You thought they were gone.
I had written us off at half-time. When the margin got out to 35 points, I was about to pack up and go home. Unfortunately, I was working for ABC, so I was a bit awkward there. That was an absolute game for the ages. Disappointing for the Eagles more than anything else, Stringy. They went defensive. When they had the game in their grasp, they went defensive. Pollock was well shut out of the game by Paul Puopolo, but a lot of their guys just really disappeared in that second half, and that won't be hurting in the off-season. But Nord into a grand final. If you'd said that after round 4, mate, I would have had you committed.
Centrals are obviously just sitting pretty last weekend. They'll be in red hot touch, perfect, full list to choose from. Experience or exuberance?
Look, I think experience is going to come to the fore really in this one, Thringy. We know that Nord have done so well throughout the final series. I just wonder how many more times they can go to the well and keep coming back from these positions. These first quarters are killing them. If they are down at quarter time again, you wonder if they can drag another effort out of their bodies like that. Second half took a fair bit of petrol out of them. This will be very close, I think, until half time, but I think the Bulldogs' experience is going to come to the fore. James and Chris Gowans to pinch 9 premiership medals. We may not see that ever again.
Well, there you go. It's the end of season 2010 for us, the end of what has been a magnificent final series, both in the AFL and SANFL. It's not quite over yet, though. Tune in on Saturday and Sunday.